Question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? My media product follows and uses conventional methods used by other media texts within the indie genre. The mise-en-scène used helps contribute greatly to my media product aligning with the indie genre. Costume is one of the aspects of my media text that uses conventions of the indie genre, as many indie music videos contain people wearing vintage clothing such as Declan McKenna in Isambard, and so the artist in my video also wears this type of clothing. This is effective in helping make my media product look more conventional, as people like to wear vintage clothing or watch indie music videos for this reason. Will want to watch my media product as it has this convention that people enjoy seeing. Not only costume, but the setting of my media product develops conventions of real media products, as it is set in a town as opposed to a stage or another location. This develops the indie genre by having a very stripped back setting. For example, there is no expensive stage or equipment, and with indie meaning independent, my media product could be seen to develop conventions of the indie genre. This can help my media product be effective in appealing to its target audience. The sound in my media product uses conventions of real media products, as the song that I chose is from an indie band called Swim Deep, which proves that it uses conventions from the indie genre, but also the song I chose is parallel with my media product. The two suit each other very well and help develop my media product so that it fits with the indie genre. The editing in my media product develops conventions seen in real media products, as other music videos from artists such as Ratboy and Mac DeMarco have briefly used similar editing techniques. However, my media product developed upon this theme and used it throughout my video. This editing technique also uses conventions from video cameras from the 1990s to 2000s, as there is a lot of noise which creates the fuzzy look, and this then helps my media product fit with the indie genre. The camera work in my media product develops conventions within the indie genre, as it uses a handheld camera angle which creates a personal aspect to the video, and this is seen in A Young Understanding by Sundara Kama, and so my media product used this technique with some changes to develop this convention. The camera work helps align my media product with the indie genre and appeal to its target audience. In conclusion, my media product uses and develops forms and conventions of real media products to fit with the chosen genre, which is indie. Not only does my media product use conventions of the indie genre to fit with it, it also uses them to develop it, and it does this by being able to use more editing techniques and camera work seen in other music videos from indie bands that has been used either briefly or inconsistently throughout their videos. Question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary texts? The combination of my main product and ancillary texts is effective. Both my main product and my two ancillary texts feature the same artist throughout, and so there is a common theme for people to find, as my artist is seen repeatedly throughout all three. This recurring theme ties them together and will appeal to my target audience, as they will keep seeing my artist and want to watch my video. My website has many different features, such as a gallery, the inspiration behind the album, and many other things, and these all help contribute to making people interested in my main product, and the main product is also embedded on the website. My artist is wearing what is considered to be indie clothing in both of my ancillary text and my main product, and this creates an effective link between them and for the audience, as my target audience will see the indie clothing and be interested, as this is what they are interested in. My album digipack follows the conventions of typical indie albums. It also, as previously mentioned, contains the same actor both on the front and back pictures, and this shows it has a recurring theme. Overall, the digipack combined with the main product works really well, as the location of the digipack's pictures is the same as the location of the video, and the audience will be able to see this, and on the website a photo in the gallery was also taken at this place. Overall, my ancillary text and my main product combined effectively and achieved a recurring theme throughout that tied all three of them together. Because of this, I was able to successfully promote my main product with the use of the two ancillary tasks. My coursework benefited from the effectiveness of the main product and the ancillary task, bringing my work as a whole together. Question 3. What have you learned from your audience feedback? Looking at my audience feedback, I am able to see that one of the best parts of my video was the effect used to make it look like it was recorded on a VHS. All the people that were asked in my audience feedback thought it was really good and that it worked really well. This is something that I would use again for another project. Another thing people said they liked was the song choice. The feedback on the song was very positive positive, and people seemed to agree that it went well with the video. Mixed opinions were given on the camera work. Some said they liked it for its natural look, and others thought that it was too shaky and lowered the quality of the video. If I were to do my video again, this is something I would consider changing for a steadier and more professional look. The chorus was unanimously disliked as it was too boring and simple in contrast to the rest of the video. There were no effects on the chorus and it was very plain and dull, and if I had to do my video again, this is definitely something I would approve upon. Overall, the feedback for the video was mainly positive and everyone said that they enjoyed the video and that it worked really well. Question 4. How did you use media technologies in the construction, research, planning and evaluation stages? One of the first pieces of technology I used was a DSLR camera. I used this technology for the construction and research stages of my coursework. Using this camera for the construction allowed me to film footage that had a professional looking quality and allowed me to make my video look the best it possibly could. Not only that, but the DSLR camera allowed me to use many different settings that a usual phone camera would not have available. For example, changing the shutter speed. For the research part of my coursework, using the DSLR camera allowed me to take lots of test shots and sample videos of locations and pictures for my main product and my ancillary tasks. This was really helpful as it meant I was able to take them home and compare them all and see what worked best. Some features didn't work as well. For example, the DSLR camera took some time to get used to, and this meant a lot of failed videos and photos. However, overall, using the DSLR camera improved my work greatly and made it a lot easier to create my main product and my ancillary tasks. Another piece of technology that I used was Premiere Pro, and I use this primarily for the construction part of my coursework. Premiere Pro allowed me to edit footage and create effects that I could not have used on different software, for example, Windows Movie Maker. The capabilities of Premiere Pro allowed me to create almost any idea I had for my main product. This led to lots of experimentation that helped me create my final product. Premiere Pro not only gave me lots of opportunities, it also sped the whole construction process up and allowed me to quickly and efficiently create my coursework. Adobe After Effects is another piece of technology that I've used, and it was used in the construction stage. Using After Effects allowed me to create my ancillary tasks and other pieces of work to a professional standard. It meant I could easily edit any pictures and add titles and other effects. Using After Effects, I learned how to change different aspects of a picture, such as the colours. After Effects was difficult to begin with, but with so many different options when creating work, in comparison with other programs such as Word, Paint and other programs, After Effects was a lot easier and made everything a lot more simple. WordPress is another form of technology that I used. I have used WordPress in every stage of my work, and this was effective as WordPress is a platform for me to publish my work, and this helped with all 4 stages. For example, in the construction stage, WordPress has allowed me to present my work in the form of a blog, and allows me to make this blog look however I want it to, for example, making every featured image an indie album cover. This is something other sites like Blogger, a site I use in my AS work, doesn't allow. Another example is in the evaluation stage. Through the use of WordPress, it is easy to evaluate all my work as I've been able to upload it gradually onto the site, and this then makes it easy to find specific pieces of work that I have published before. YouTube is technology that I have used that has enhanced my work. Using YouTube to upload my main product and other videos has allowed me to put it on a platform that makes it easy for my target audience to watch. Not only this, but then it means the audience feedback is easier to gather as they can watch it on YouTube whenever they can and instantly write down their feedback in the form of a comment or directly to me. YouTube's popularity means it has a very easy setup system and was very quick and simple. In conclusion, most of the technology that I have used throughout the completion of my coursework was used in the construction stage. Using all of the different pieces of technology has enabled me to complete my work to a professional standard, as well as speeding up the whole process and making it look simple. This was easier than if I had used other programs, as these programs that I've used were professional and helped me have a high quality. Without the use of these programs, my coursework would not have been to the same standard and it would have taken much longer.